This is going to blow your mind. Japan, land of contrasts, neon-drenched skyscrapers, serene temples, bullet trains, ancient traditions. One tradition, bowing more than politeness. It's respect ingrained in the culture. You see it everywhere, business meetings, family gatherings, even on the street. A non-verbal language, a way of life. Bowing is not just a gesture, it's a reflection of the Japanese spirit. It signifies honor, humility, and a deep understanding of the other person. This tradition has been passed down through generations, shaping the very fabric of Japanese society. It's about honor, humility, understanding the other person. In every bow, there's a story, a silent communication that speaks volumes. It's a practice that transcends age, status, and occasion. From the formal bows in business meetings to the casual nods among friends, each bow carries its own significance. From the moment you arrive, you're immersed. The first bow you encounter might be at the airport, a gesture from the immigration officer, welcoming you to their homeland. It's a small act, but it sets the tone for your entire journey, a bow from the immigration officer. This simple act of respect is a prelude to the countless bows you'll experience during your stay, each one a reminder of the deep-rooted traditions that define Japan. A bow from the hotel staff, it can feel overwhelming. But as you navigate through this sea of bows, you'll begin to appreciate the beauty behind it, the quiet grace that accompanies each gesture. But there's a beauty to it, a quiet grace. In ceremonies, in daily interactions, bowing is a dance of respect and understanding. It's a tradition that adds a layer of depth to every encounter. Take your time, observe, learn. You'll start to understand the subtle nuances, the depth of meaning. Each bow is a window into the soul of Japan, revealing a culture that values respect above all. It's a journey into the heart of Japan. A journey that begins with a simple bow, but leads to a profound understanding of a culture rich in tradition and respect. Think of bowing like a handshake. It's a fundamental part of Japanese culture, a gesture that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. Different bows for different occasions. Eshaku, Keirei, Saikeirei, each has its place, its own significance, and its own context in which it is used. Let's start with Eshaku, a casual bow, a slight bend, 15 degrees, used for greetings, thank yous, and quick acknowledgements. It's the bow you might use when passing a colleague in the hallway or greeting a neighbor. It's like a nod, simple yet meaningful. Next we have the Keirei. The Keirei is more formal. A deeper bow at 30 degrees. It shows respect and is often used in business settings or when meeting someone of higher status. The Keirei is used when meeting someone important or when apologizing. It's a sign of deference. Then there's the Saikeirei, the most formal bow. The Saikeirei is the deepest bow at 45 degrees or more, reserved for special occasions such as meeting the emperor or offering a heartfelt apology. It's a display of utmost respect and sincerity. The angle and the duration of the bow all matter. They convey the depth of your sincerity and the importance of the gesture. Bowing is an art form. Mastering it takes time and practice. It's a reflection of one's respect and understanding of cultural nuances. But even a beginner's effort is appreciated. The attempt itself shows a willingness to respect and understand the culture, which is always valued. Step onto a Tokyo street, a sea of people. The hustle and bustle of daily life. The city never sleeps and neither do its inhabitants. Yet, amidst the chaos, order. People bowing, a gesture that transcends the noise. A silent communication of respect and acknowledgement. A businessman to a client, a ritual of mutual respect. A tradition that builds trust and fosters relationships. A student to a teacher, a sign of respect, a way of life. Enter a shop. The bowing continues, a seamless part of everyday interactions. A chorus of irashaimase, welcome. The staff bowing, acknowledging your presence, making you feel valued. It's not just a greeting, but a heartfelt welcome. It's ingrained in their culture. Visit a Shinto shrine. Witness the ritual, the purification, the serenity of the surroundings, the offering, the deep bow. A moment of connection with the divine, a practice that has been passed down through generations, a connection to the divine, a moment of reflection, a humbling experience, a time to pause and contemplate. Even in the digital age, bowing endures. It adapts, yet remains unchanged in its essence. People bowing while on the phone, a gesture that transcends physical presence, a sign of respect even when miles apart, a virtual bow in an email, a digital nod to tradition. a way to convey respect in the modern world. It's more than a gesture, it's a way of life, a reflection of values deeply rooted in Japanese culture. It's a reflection of the Japanese spirit, a timeless tradition that continues to shape interactions and relationships in Japan. Section 4, the heart of the bow, respect, harmony, and hierarchy. Bowing. It's not about subservience, it's about respect for others, for their position, for their age, a recognition of hierarchy, a cornerstone of Japanese society. Harmony, another key value. Bowing helps maintain it. It avoids conflict, shows deference, creates a sense of balance. Essential in a collectivist culture, respect for elders, deeply ingrained. A bow shows gratitude for their wisdom, their experience. It's a way of honoring their place in society. Even in business, bowing matters. It builds trust, shows sincerity, facilitates communication. A deal sealed with a bow is a deal done right. Section 5. Culture clash. A bow can be confusing. For foreigners, bowing can be a minefield. When to bow, how low, who initiates. It's easy to feel lost, but don't worry, the Japanese appreciate the effort. A simple nod will suffice, especially in casual situations, but observing the locals helps. Mimic their movements, their depth, their duration. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance. Most Japanese are happy to explain. They understand the cultural differences. They appreciate your willingness to learn. Remember, it's about sincerity. A genuine effort means more than perfect form. Relax, embrace the experience. Bowing is about connection, respect, understanding. Section 6. Bowing out, respect through a simple gesture. The art of bowing, a window into the Japanese soul. A gesture that speaks volumes about respect, harmony, hierarchy, values that define Japanese culture. It might seem strange at first, this dance of bows, but once you understand, it's beautiful, a non-verbal language conveying so much. So when you're in Japan, observe, learn, and don't be afraid to bow. It's a sign of respect, a way to connect, a journey into the heart of Japanese culture.